Hey, what's up, YouTube world? This is your boy, Jack Madrox here. And I just wanted to make a little bit of a rant video. And not only that, I just wanted to make a video saying Happy 420, everybody. So, yeah, so I wanted to, I don't even know how to start this off, it's just, I've had a rough last couple of days. Usually I try to stay clear of personal issues on my channel. I don't like to talk about it, but I just say that, I've had it last couple days. It's just been, especially yesterday. Yesterday was just pretty much terrible all around. But, uh, but I guess in this video I wanted to kind of rant about the importance of entertainment and how the importance of entertainment in this very stressful world that we live in today. Like video games, our phones, YouTube, just music, the stuff that we do, or we go out and get drunk, or we go out and get stoned, why these, why I think, they should definitely legalize marijuana on the federal level, so that we don't have to do any of the state by state shit. It should just be made legal, I mean, it's obviously, it's obviously not this big evil drug they made it out to be, and reefer madness and all that garbage, all that shit's been disproven, so now it comes out, it comes down to getting all of these old timing, all these old timer, good old boy politicians who still believe in that reefer madness shit, to get them to stop being so ignorant, or just get them out of office completely, and let's get some fresh minds in there who are a little bit more with the times, because I think more now than ever, there are people who have to go out into that world all the time and, go to their jobs and have to deal with shitty people, bitchy people, people who are too sensitive, and people who take things out of context. Ow. Oh, come here. You want to be in the video so bad? Come here. Now he doesn't. What was I saying? Just bitchy people, just bitchy people who take things out of context, and people who feel they get slighted too easily or whatever, or somebody says something wrong, and people get mad at you for whatever reason, and just and then, or maybe you're a father who has to constantly go to war in a frickin' courtroom with your baby's mama, or maybe you're divorced, and you're getting ass raped every month with alimony payments, or or maybe you're stuck in an abusive relationship and you just can't get out of it, or Maybe, maybe you're disabled and, like mentally, and you shouldn't be working. You should be living on disability. But they keep denying you, or you're just simply too scared to go out and ask for the help that you need. This is just that's just a very short list of the things that I'm ranting about here. A very short list of the stressful things that go on in this world, and I, I'm right there with you guys, okay? I know. It's a very stressful world. And hell, sometimes you can't even, I mean, you think like social media or something, is a getaway, but sometimes it's not even, that's not even it either. Because then you run into trolls, and you run into these hacker kids, and they want to hack your shit, for whatever reason, and they got no reason to do it, Or you're playing GTA, online, and somebody, this actually happened to me back in the 45th episode of my GTA Online series. There's somebody just runs you over, there's no reason for it, It's like, hey, we're trying to do the mission, and then they send you a message that says, oh, sorry, no noobs in my car. It's like, it's just stupid, I mean, but, I, I don't know. It's just, you know, I, I watched, this movie on Netflix, right? And it was made for Netflix, or by Netflix, I should say. It's called I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore. That's the title. And the actress in the movie, I don't know her name. Towards the end of the movie, she's talking to this guy, and he asks her what she wants, and she's like, for people not to be assholes. And it's funny. That's a funny line, but it's so true. It's so true, I mean, why do we have to be so terrible to each other? Why do we have to frickin' drop bombs on each other? Why? What's the point of that? Why do why do we have to be racist? Why do we have to be sexist? Why? I get it, okay? I get it, okay? I, I get that, okay, that you've been screwed over by so many women, or you've been screwed over by so many different men, or whatever, that you automatically think that every woman and man on the planet is terrible, okay? I get it. You get burnt so many times, I get it. That's how a sexist mind, I suppose, is born, you know? I get it, we all go through those phases, I don't think that lasts, though. I think it's just, people who get hurt, too many times. I can relate, it just, I guess, I could just say that, I don't feel at home in this world anymore. That's, I just, I feel like there was like some kind of special instruction guide to this life, and it got lost in the mail, and I've just been trying to figure it out on my own for the longest time, by myself, I know that's stupid, but it's just kind of like just the way I feel about shit sometimes. You know, I don't know. You know, I just, I just really just want to stress the importance in this video of all things entertainment. You know, entertainment is important. I think. I mean, because of how stressful this world is, and how big and how mean people are to each other on a daily basis, and they just don't seem to care. You know, it's like, I mean, see, that's the kind of attitude that breeds racism. That's the type of attitude that breeds sexism and war and civil unrest, you know? But no one cares, you know? Like, sorry, not sorry. I just don't get it, you know? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, if we all... But you know what? I'm guilty too, you know? I've let things get to me so bad that I don't really... I mean, I don't even really feel like leaving my apartment half the time either. I don't really. I stay home most of the time. I don't want to deal with anything. It's too stressful. Too stressful, man. And you can go, you know, people can tell you all the cliches. You know, it's like, oh, well, don't let a few bad apples spoil the whole batch or whatever. But it's not just a few bad apples. The majority of it is bad. I mean, we're in we're in a very sad state here. Things have gotten really out of hand, you know? I mean, there's shit happening in the world that they don't even put on the news. I don't even know if I want to go into that, you know? But I'm sure for anybody who's, you know, looking into that kind of stuff, I'm sure that you are already know about it. Some of the stuff going on in the world nowadays, or stuff that doesn't make it to the news on TV. I just, you know, I don't know. You know, I think that movie on Netflix, you know, it was the perfect. I just, you know, it's not the greatest movie in the world, but I can really relate to it. I don't feel at home in this world anymore. I don't. You know, I really don't. You know, and you know, I wish I could just sit here and just sit here and make game videos all the time and just pretend like none of this stuff bothers me and that I don't want to talk about it. But the fact of the matter is that I do want to talk about it. I do want to say something about it. I think it's all messed up. I think we're in a very sad, sorry state right now. Not just the country, but countries, you know, not just countries, you know, but just our humanity as a whole. I kind of feel like we've abused it to the point, or that it's decayed you know, our morals have decayed so much that it has really turned us into the monsters we've always been afraid of. And that's an odd thing to hear coming from a guy wearing this. But you know, but then again, who's the evil one? Is, you know, who's evil? Is the Frankenstein creature to blame, or is the doctor who created him to blame? I've often asked that myself. I feel like a Frankenstein. I think we all are. You know, we're all fucked up. The way that people are, the way that society is, and because of how stressful society is, it's turned us into Frankensteins. All of us. And I guess, I don't know. But now more than ever is an important time to have something to get away. I'm sorry it took so long to get to that. I'm sorry, I just rambling off there, you know, just, you know. But now is more important than ever to have entertainment, a virtual reality or a alternate reality to get away from that one. You know, I think now more than ever is an important time. And I think if people can escape into their virtual realities and enjoy their beer and whatever, they should be able to enjoy their weed too. And it's bullshit. You should just make it fucking legal already. And he never made me a criminal. All it ever did was make my music sound better, make my video games more awesome, give me the munchies. Yeah. I think, yeah, so, you know, I basically made my point, you know. Sorry this video was kind of morose, you know, it wasn't my intention, but I think it was going to come out that way either way, you know, either way I tried to spin it, it was going to come out this way anyway. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video or not. I might. I don't know what point I actually made here. Alright, well, anyways, if I do, everyone, happy 420. Sorry the video was so morose. Stay spooky. I'm out.